from Wicker Park, the first Wicker Park big deal of the year. These are the most realistic looking faux flowers. So beautiful blooms that bloom past way past their own bloom time with no green thumb necessary. They are always this beautiful. There's not one that's dying. There's not one that's wilting. You don't have to water them. They are indoor and outdoor safe. So 5-year fade resistance, about 3 feet tall, which we feel like is the perfect kind of Goldilocks size because you can have one on top of a table even. It's not too big for that. Or outside on a porch, in a garden, even indoor on a fireplace hearth. And now we have 4 new choices for you to choose from. So we'll start over here. We've had the lilac before and it's been very popular. So your purple is a lilac. In the middle here, we have the pink cherry blossom. Isn't that pretty? We know how little that bloom time is. If you've ever tried to get to like DC for the Cherry Blossom Festival, it's weeks. Those will last. Then up here we have the blue hydrangea. Very difficult to get your hydrangea this blue. These will always be this blue. Down here we have the red azalea. And then finally we have the white gardenia. M131528 is your item number. It's a $12 charge on a credit card. So if you did want to get 2 to flank a hearth or your walkway or your, walking into your home, that would only be $24, only as this big deal price is good. Rachel Pavis is here. She brings us Wicker Park since 2019, exclusive to QVC. So you can't get these anywhere but at QVC.
That's right. And these are so fabulous, Terry, because one of the most important things that I love about these is that they are fade proof for up to 5 years.
Right.
So that means that you can put these outside with confidence and know that they are going to look beautiful year after year after year after year.
Yes. And that's like 5 years straight if they were in the sun, right?
Exactly. Right. And typically with these type of flowers, you're going to take them in maybe for the fall through Christmas and bring them back out in the spring. But you're right. If that 5 years is if you left them out continuously outside in the elements, because they can withstand the elements, unlike a lot of our live plants.
Look how gorgeous these are. In a huge, like a tall urn, you can bring them up higher.
Yes, you absolutely can. And we put one here. I'll show you that when we come back. But yeah, so you can vary the height that you put these in. The plants themselves, the trees themselves are 3 feet. And like you said, it really is that sweet spot. We have found that the 3-foot trees are the ones that really fit. Like you said, you can use them tabletop, you can put them in taller urns, you can set them right on the floor, but you can also even plant these right into your mulch beds and use them and have them look like a little sapling as well.
Okay, so let's go through the choices and then I want to get in real close because when you come close to these, they look so real. Certainly from where you are. Sometimes the faux ones, you can tell from where you are, a mile away. These, even up close, they look so realistic. So that is the lilac, which you've had before, correct?
Yes, so the lilac was our first one that we launched and doing it in our PE material. And I mentioned that because that's what makes this so fade resistant. Look at the color variations in there. It's a beautiful lilac with the white tips, but what's nice about that is that it's not painted on, Terry. That is poured into a mold and created that way. So that is not going to fade for you. It's not going to change. It's not painted on. It's done from all the way through to the center.
So the lilac, you'll order purple, and the cherry blossoms, you will order pink.
So these cherry blossoms, I love the cherry blossoms because for me, I have a cherry tree in my front yard.
So do we.
It's my favorite time of year when it blooms, but it is so fleeting.
It's like gone in 2 weeks.
You get a rainstorm or you get a heavy wind and they are all gone. So I love that we've done this. The little touches of white on the edges that you can see. Again, all of these are poured into a mold, so that's how they're created. And again, fade proof for up to 5 years.
And they have the darker stems.
Yes, each one of them is different in their own way. Exactly. Then we have our hydrangea that you can see.
Yes. Have you tried to grow hydrangea?
Yes, but they don't come back every year, right? Exactly. Very, very difficult to grow. To have them look like this, to me, this looks like something you just went to the garden center and then you're walking out of the garden center and this is what it looks like when you first get it home. Within a few days, if I forgot to water it or if it's been too hot, it's going to look wilted. These are going to look beautiful year
and
after
then
year.
the leaves are all veined. So no matter which way you look at them, if the sunlight kind of goes through it, they're nice and shiny. I mean, they're so realistic looking.
Yes.
Down here we have the red azalea.
Now, and azaleas can be somewhat difficult because, you know, it is a hardy shrub, but they kind of grow a little bit out of control, and it takes a lot to maintain them. I love the color variations, the little yellow in the center, and then this one is red, but it also has little tinges. I would say it's like a deep, deep pink, and then with a lighter pink on the outside. And then we have our gardenia, which we can't grow a gardenia here outside in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's almost impossible. Now, it won't have the scent. Maybe you have to get Harry Slackens. We just had the gardenia fig reed diffuser. So you put that behind it, and then maybe people think, oh, those are real gardenias because I can actually smell gardenia right now.
So one of the really amazing things that we did with these, Terry, is we did these with our breakdown construction. And what that means is that you can actually take the center piece out. So I'm going to do that here with our lilac and show you. So
that's so cool.
Yes, so you can actually place then this into a vase like I've
you
done
did over there.
here.
I was wondering, how did you fit that in that vase over there? There was no way to do that. But you take the center out, so they are easy to store too when you want to put them, and then we have them in a vase over here.
Right. So I took the center out. It comes literally just goes right into
and
this
it screws
spot.
in?
It does. It screws right in. But so if you come over here, you'll see what we did is I took the center of another one and I put it in this pot up here, and then so what we did was we created just a little space here where you can see it's very cohesive. So here's one that we put on the floor in a pot, but then right next to that you'll see there's one up on the table that is just the centerpiece that is in a vase as well. So beautiful. You can style them both ways. It doesn't, you know, there's no wrong way of doing them.
And then over here we put them in a gorgeous decorative vase on, you know, a break front table. Maybe this is your foyer, and we have these little Home Reflections eggs that are hanging off of it, so you can decorate it like that. Those are coming up in the next hour. We have a whole Home Reflections hour, but you could decorate them like that, or you don't even need to. Just a beautiful vase to put them in.
So here we have the cherry blossoms, and I literally just put these right into this tall vase. I took it out of the pot because if you notice, the opening isn't big enough for the pot, but you literally can just put that right in there, and how that just warms up that corner.
It warms up a whole entire room.
Yeah.
We have, for the very first time, the pink cherry blossom, the white gardenia, the red azalea, and the blue hydrangea. We've had the lilac in the past, but not at a big deal price. So we are saving you $12, just under $60, or 5 easy payments of $12 each. So if you did want two to flank somewhere, that would only be $24. But now is the time to place your order, check out of your cart, because you got first dibs, and some of these will not be here when this big deal price is over. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So great to see you, Terry.
Those are so gorgeous.